Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've been wearing this foundation again over the last week and a half. I had put it to one side because I've been wearing the W7 foundations and then I was having a route through and I fancied a change and I came across this again and remembered how much of a good foundation it is. Oh, excuse me, I've just been drinking water. And I've had a request. Did I say that? I don't think I did. I've had a request from someone, one of you, obviously, if I do a video of me using it. So here we are. I'm going to take my glasses off first. I have prepped my skin. I've done all my moisturising, so that's all okay. I haven't been wearing a primer with this foundation because I found it's been okay without, so I'm going to zoom you in a tiny fraction. Whoops, don't want too far. Now what I do, you pull the top off and it has a twisty part and you twist once it clicks and the foundation comes up into this sponge part. And what I do is just rub the sponge over my face with the foundation and just get the amount of foundation on my face that I want. Like that. And then stick the lid back on. Oh. And then the way I like to blend, sorry, I'm not with it today. The way I like to blend this foundation in is with a Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. Now, I'm going to do one side of my face with this sponge, and then the other side I'm going to use a brush. So I'll take that down my nose, and what I do is I don't bounce this sponge because there is a flat side, and what I do is just use it like the old-fashioned sponge wedges that you used to get and just smooth it out onto my skin. I mean, I do bounce it a tiny bit. I'm going to go down the straight of my nose and do that there. Whoops, I just put that in the mirror in front of the way. I don't go over the whole of my eyelid, but I do go over my eyebrow area, if you can call those eyebrows. So I make sure that is blended in. And if you feel that you need a little bit more, which I think I do, and I'm just going to, oops, too much. Take a little bit off that, and just generally blend it how you want it. Please excuse my hair, it's just been washed this morning and it is still, looks dry on the top but underneath is still damp, so we've still got the fuzzies going because obviously I can't straighten it yet. Right. And then I think I'll add a little bit more on that side. Oops. Just until you're comfortable with the amount of coverage that you've got. It's one of those that really does build up well. Now, there's a choice of brushes. There is the old-fashioned, what I call the old-fashioned flat brush, which I absolutely hate using. There is a Real Techniques brush. This is called the buffing brush. And then one that is very, very good. This is just a cheap alternative from eBay, and that works just as well. so we'll use that one, and I just buff this. If I'm going to use a brush, just buff it into the skin, just like this. It's really, really quick and easy to put on this foundation on. It just goes on so quickly and so easy. And just blend that in a little bit more on that side. Let me just check to make sure that I am evenly done. Oops, wrong thing. We're supposed to be brushing on this side. And take it under your jawline a little bit and up to your ears. Now, if you're wearing your hair up, please remember to do your ears, but because my hair is down today, I am not doing my ears. So under the jaw with that into there, make sure you've got it up to the hairline. And there you go. That is the foundation put on. So this is done with the Miracle Sponge Blender on this side, and this side is done with the brush. So so there you go. That is, and it really, really does look nice. And I think if you go on to pop onto eBay, I think you can get this for less than £7. I think it is as good as any higher end foundation. It on my skin, it wears really well. I mean, it's quite late in the day, or late in the morning here at the moment. I usually put my makeup on about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't take it off until about 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So it's getting a good 10, probably 12 hours sometimes. And I can truthfully say that the makeup on my skin looks as good as it at the end of the day as it did at the beginning of the day. Now, what I usually do then, and the lady also asked for my concealer as well. I haven't got the concealer that goes with the foundation, so I don't know what that is like, but these are 3 of the ones that I have used. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. It's eye definition, and it comes in a squeezy tube on a brush, and that comes like that, and then you would just blend it away. The other one is the Benefit Boing Concealer, and obviously that's a set concealer in a pot, and then so you take that on your finger and then put that there like that. But the one that I'm really using and really liking, I'm just using my blender just to get that rid of that off the back of my hand. Yeah, I really can't speak today. The one that I'm really liking at the moment is the Catrice Camouflage Cream. This is the same company as Essence. I think it's the same company. Yes, it is. I think Catrice came first, I think, and then Essence. So this is a set cream, and what I do is pop my finger in there, get some, and pop that, just pop it round my under eye, like so, and then I use my finger to start with, just to blend it. You should always use this one, but I do tend to use this one, the middle finger sometimes. You should always use a ring finger, because your ring finger is the one that you have least control over, so you don't press down too hard with it. And then same on the other side. And then I take the pointed end of my blend. Oh, by the way, this blender is damp. It's had water run through it, and then I have squeezed it out. And then I take that end and just blend that away into the foundation. I'm just taking that down the little bit left on there, down the centre of my face, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And it just blends it in a little. And then because that's still looking a little bit dull under my eyes, I have a under eye brightener. This one is a Korean make. Yeah, this one's from Korea. I bought this online. It's a really nice concealer. And what I do with that is just pop a little bit more so in a sort of triangle shape onto my cheek, rather than using it as a concealer under my eye. So just pop that round there and then down there like so, and then down the centre of my nose and up there, Cupid's bow, like so. And then we're taking the blender again and we're blending that away like this. And then I tend to get my fingers and just press that in. Sorry, I've got a mirror in the front of you. Press that into my skin so it's sort of well blended. And then you do exactly the same on the other side as well. It's got a hair. And then just press that in. Like that. And then at the end again. Sorry. And just blend that down and out. Blend that away onto my chin. And then just, I have put a tiny little bit too much brightening concealer on my nose because I have a very bumpy nose. But I have put a little bit too much there, so I'm just sort of trying to blend that away with my fingers a little bit. So that is my foundation and my concealer done, and then I go in with my Essence All About Matte powder, and I take a small brush. This is a Real Techniques, oh I don't know, it's rubbed off, but it's a small brush, and my hinge on the lid is broken on there, and I'm getting towards the end of this. So I will take, just on a small brush, and pat that under my eye, like so, both sides. I always powder my concealer, always. Down the T-zone, like so. Now, I sometimes powder the rest of my face, sometimes I don't. I'm just going to take a Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to shut my eye and just blend that in like so. And there you go. That is my foundation and my concealer done. Now I'm going to take a small, I got a itchy nose, contour brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to use this contour powder. I'm not going to say this word because I cannot say it properly, but you can read it. I'm going to take this sort of darker, cooler one, and this is a cream to powder finish. I'm just going to take a little bit on the end of the bristles there, and I am going to suck my cheeks in and just place that there. Take it up to my top of my ear and blend that there. I just spat, sorry. I'll just blend. I do apologise to you all. I have put some weight on and I am looking a little bit podgy at the moment, but I am aiming to get rid of that. So I don't usually look so round. So add as much as you are comfortable with, and always remember to blend upwards. You place your line and then blend up like so. Like that. I mean, it's not showing my cheekbones very well because I have put quite a bit on. And then what I do is very, very gently, lightly is the word, do my forehead. Even though I have a fringe, I do still do this, because even if you have a fringe and you go out in the wind or you mess with your fringe and whatever, it will go up and your forehead will be on show. So I do still like to do this. So I do a little bit on the temples as well and join that up to the side. Just very, very lightly. Excuse the grey hairs coming through. We need to have a new hair dye put on. So how are we doing? I feel I need a little bit more. On the cheeks there. Right, I'm going to take a small, slightly fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of the colour that I've just been using, and I'm going to very, very carefully try to contour my nose a little bit. I don't always do this. I do up there and go into the socket corner. I don't always do this, but because we've made a mess of the highlighter on the middle of my nose, we will try and contour my nose a little bit. So I'm just adding that down there, and across the bottom of my nose and down my nostril there. And then I'm going to rub that on the back of my hand to remove some of the product. And then I am going to blend this away like this. And then just blend my nose. We need a little bit more just there. I'm not the best at doing contours. It's not, and I'm not into this really heavy contouring and highlighting that you see. I feel that I'm a little bit old for that now. Then I take my fingers and I just blend it with my fingers a little bit. I think that's made it a little bit better. Probably not totally better. And then I am going to use a Essence Matte Touch Blush, and this one is in number 20, Berry Me Up. And then I take there's various brushes you can use. You can, right, where are we? Right. There is a stippling type brush. This one is totally worn out. I need a new one. That's a Real Techniques stippling brush. And then you have a big fluffy blush brush. This is a Jessup's brush, which is very similar to the Real Techniques one. It's just a big fluffy brush. And then you can take a smaller fluffy brush, and that is slightly, if you can see, it is slightly, we need a bit of a trim here, slightly tapered down to one side. What I'm going to do is use a stippling brush to start with, and what you do is just into the blush and get some colour. Now I tap that on the back of my hand so that I haven't got too much, and then I go in and I stipple, just gently round in little circles onto my cheeks, like so, until I get colour. And then I take the colour into my temples just a little bit. Onto the back of my hand, and then around in small circle motions and up to my temple a little bit. Like this, and then build up the colour as much as you want. And then I'm going to let my fringe down. Oh, it's sticking up a little bit because it's been in that thing. Let my hair down. That gives me an idea of how much blush I need to put on. And I feel that I need a little bit more on this side, like so, just to balance that up a little. There you go. And that is my foundation routine, and then I've added like the blusher and the contour on top. I hope that's been helpful to you. I think it was, I got this right. I think it was Christine that asked for this. I do hope I've got this right. So, and then I would go in, do my eyebrows, put any eye makeup on that I wanted to put on, and do my lipstick. So yeah, I hope this is what you wanted to see. I hope, oh, I've got something in my hair. I hope you like what I've done. So there you go. I'll be back with another video, probably finishing this makeup off for you. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.